the enigmatic dance of the avoidant. What a marvelously intricate tapestry of human behavior we have before us. It's like watching a masterful chess game unfold, a spectacle that is as puzzling as it is enthralling. Today, dear friends, we delve into the curious world of those who, with great dexterity and often unbeknownst even to themselves, keep the world at arm's length while secretly yearning for that very connection they so deftly evade. The title of this exploration: How Avoidants Secretly Long for Connection, but Can't Admit It. Indeed, the irony of it all is as delicious as a fine Bordeaux. You see, the avoidant individual is much like a cat, aloof, independent, and seemingly indifferent. But oh, how they long for a gentle scratch behind the ears, a tender stroke of companionship. It's not that they are unaware of this yearning. It's more that admitting it is akin to acknowledging a flaw in their carefully constructed armor. To them, vulnerability is a chink in their grand facade, a sentiment they would rather lock away in the deepest dungeons of their psyche. Let me regale you with a tale from my early days, long before I donned the mantle of the thespian. There was a chap I knew, a rather curious fellow named Oliver. Now, Oliver was the epitome of the avoidant archetype. He was charming yet distant, much like a lighthouse, steadfast, illuminating the way for others, but never stepping down from its solitary perch. Oliver had a penchant for disappearing acts. He'd vanish from social gatherings with the stealth of a seasoned illusionist, leaving naught but an empty chair and a faint whiff of mystery in his wake. Yet behind those eyes, which sparkled with the mischief of 1,000 untold stories, lay a longing, a yearning for connection as profound as the ocean's depths. Oliver was a man of letters, a seeker of knowledge, and through his writings he would weave tales of camaraderie and kinship, of bonds unbroken by time or tide. It was in these literary escapades that his heart's whispers became audible, a symphony of desires unfulfilled. But to engage with Oliver in conversation about these yearnings was to wade into the murky waters of denial and deflection. He would deftly parry any probing inquiry with the skill of a seasoned fencer, his words a rapier, sharp and precise. Connection? Why, I'm content with my own company, he'd declare with a shrug, though his eyes betrayed him, revealing a flicker of wistfulness. It is this very paradox that defines the avoidant soul, a delicate balance between the fear of engulfment and the fear of abandonment. They walk this tightrope with the grace of a seasoned acrobat, ever wary of leaning too far to either side lest they topple into the abyss of vulnerability. Consider, if you will, the story of Emily, a brilliant artist whose canvases were alive with vibrant hues and intricate patterns. Her art was a window into her soul, a portal through which she communicated with the world. Emily's paintings spoke of passion, of dreams and desires, yet she herself remained an enigma, wrapped in layers of reservation. To observe her was to witness a paradox in motion, a woman whose heart was laid bare upon the canvas, yet who shrouded herself in the armor of solitude. Emily's studio was her sanctuary, a refuge from the chaos of human interaction. It was there, amidst the splatters of paint and the scent of turpentine, that she found solace and expression. Yet, those who ventured into her world quickly discovered that her fortress was not impenetrable. Beneath the veneer of detachment lay a soul that craved understanding, a heart that yearned for connection. In one particularly poignant piece, Emily depicted a solitary figure standing at the edge of a vast, swirling sea. The figure's posture was one of contemplation, of longing, as they gazed across the water towards a distant shore. It was a reflection of Emily herself, a visual representation of her inner turmoil, a desire to reach out, tempered by the fear of what lay beyond the horizon. Yet, when approached about her work, Emily would dismiss such interpretations with a wave of her hand, attributing it all to artistic whimsy. "It's just a painting," she'd insist, her voice as light as the brushstrokes she so expertly wielded. But those who knew her understood that the canvas was her confessional, a place where her true self emerged from the shadows. The avoidance struggle is a silent one, a battle waged within the confines of their own mind. They seek refuge in the familiar, in the safety of solitude, yet their hearts call out for connection, for the warmth of human interaction. It is a dichotomy that is as complex as it is compelling, a riddle wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma, to borrow a phrase from a great statesman. Ah, but there is hope, dear friends, for even the most resolute avoidant can find their way towards connection, should they choose to embark upon that journey. It requires courage, a willingness to confront the fears that bind them, and an openness to the possibility of change. Take, for instance, the tale of Henry, a man whose life was a study in self-sufficiency. He prided himself on his independence, on his ability to navigate the world without the encumbrances of emotional entanglements. Yet, beneath this stoic exterior lay a yearning for companionship, a desire that he could scarcely admit to himself. It was through an unexpected friendship that Henry began to unravel the tightly wound threads of his avoidant nature. He met Margaret quite by chance during a lecture on existential philosophy, a shared interest that sparked a connection neither had anticipated. Over time, Margaret's warmth and empathy began to chip away at the walls Henry had so carefully constructed. She was patient, allowing him the space he needed, yet gently encouraging him to step beyond his comfort zone. As their friendship blossomed, Henry found himself drawn into a world he had long avoided, a world of shared experiences, of laughter and vulnerability. It was a revelation, a gradual awakening to the realization that connection was not a threat, but a source of strength and fulfillment. It was through this relationship that Henry discovered the profound truth that to be truly seen and understood is one of life's greatest gifts. And so, we return to the essence of our discourse, how avoidants secretly long for connection but cannot admit it. It is a journey fraught with challenges, with moments of doubt and introspection. Yet, it is a journey worth undertaking, for at its heart lies the promise of transformation, of discovering the richness that connection brings to our lives. In the end, we are all, in our own way, seeking connection. Whether we wear our hearts on our sleeves or keep them hidden beneath layers of armor, we are bound by our shared humanity, by the universal desire to be known and loved. And perhaps, just perhaps, the avoidance journey towards connection is a reminder to us all that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a testament to our courage and resilience. So, dear friends, let us embrace the mystery, the complexity, and the beauty of the avoidant soul. Let us celebrate their journey, and in doing so, perhaps find a deeper understanding of our own. For in the end, we are all, in our own way, seeking the same thing, a connection that transcends the barriers we erect, a bond that endures beyond the confines of our fears. And there you have it, an exploration of the avoidant's secret longing for connection, a journey as intricate and profound as the human spirit itself. May we all find the courage to reach out, to connect, and to discover the richness that lies beyond the walls we build.
If you believe this video might help someone dear to you, share it with them. A small gesture on your part could mean the world to a friend in need.